Welcome to ScrollTales. Can a stranger become a king in a land? Let's find out in this story.
After the great flood, a man named Rikayon wandered into Egypt. He was poor, hungry, and without family. Rikayon said to himself, "I will sell vegetables at the market. Surely this will feed me." So he sets out vegetables, but no one buys from him because he is a stranger. Many days pass by and still no sales. He began to grow weak. Rikayon became frustrated, angry, and hungry. He said to himself, "This will not work. If I must live, I must use my wisdom." So one night, Rikayon found an old broken house. Rikayon sighed and said, "This ruin will be my shelter. Better to live in emptiness than die in the streets." In those days, the king of Egypt came out only once a year to judge disputes. The rest of the year, the people had no leader. Some Egyptian merchants were complaining at the city gate. "Why must we wait for months to get justice?" Rikayon overheard them and said, "Aha! Egypt thirsts for a judge. I will be that judge, but I will make it serve me." The next morning, Rikayon put on borrowed clothes and sat at the city gate as though he were a judge. Two Egyptians, a farmer and a trader, had a dispute. "This man stole my ox." The Egyptian trader cried, "He lies. The ox is mine." Rikayon calmly points to a stone. "I will judge between you. But first, bring gifts to the god of judgment. Whoever offers more wins." They both rush to bring silver. Rikayon pockets the gifts. The crowd claps. An Egyptian woman whispered, "He is wise." Truly, Rikayon is a judge. He continued to sit at the gate, judge disputes, and make money for himself. But Rikayon's greed grew darker. He made a cruel law stating that no one shall bury their dead unless they first pay him silver or gold. If you cannot pay, leave the corpse unburied. He hired thugs to ensure the law is kept. Poor families wept bitterly because they couldn't afford the tax. Poor mourners in different places cries over bodies of their dead, sobbing, "Our parents deserves rest, but we have no silver." Rikayon responded coldly, "Then leave their corpses out there. Justice has a price." The people became tired of the cruel law and sent a messenger to the king. The messenger bows before the king and said, "My lord, there is a man among us who has made strange laws. He taxes the people before they bury their dead. His name is Rikayon." The king of Egypt was shocked, stroking his beard. He said, This man is cunning. Though his ways are heavy, he has brought order, and is he easing me off the stress of handling everyone's issues? Bring him before me." The king sent for Rikayon. Rikayon sent gifts ahead to the king's palace. He appeared before the king and wowed him with his wisdom, so the king honored him and said, "Rikayon, from this day you shall no longer be called Rikayon, but Pharaoh Rikayon." He placed a royal robe on him and the people cheered, "Pharaoh, Pharaoh, Pharaoh." The king decreed that from that day all Egypt's judges would be called Pharaoh. Rikayon judged the people and became wealthy. One day he cunningly overthrew the king.
Years passed, and Pharaoh Rikayon grew old, his storehouses overflowing. But when his hour came, all his wealth could not buy him another breath. Rikayon laid weakly on his bed. "All my riches, yet I cannot escape the grave." He died, and the people buried him without honor, whispering of his cruelty and wickedness. Thus ended Rikayon, the first pharaoh of Egypt. He taxed others before burial, but in the end, he too was buried, empty-handed. The story of Rikayon teaches us that cleverness without righteousness is dangerous. Secondly, greed may bring power, but it cannot conquer death. Thirdly, true leadership is service, not exploitation. So dear ScrollTalers, do not be greedy. Always consider and show kindness to the poor around you. Always serve selflessly whenever you are in the position of leadership. Until next time, stay kind. Bye-bye.
That story was interesting. Like and subscribe.